Good morning. This is Emily Williams Knight. I have the honor and privilege of serving as the president and CEO of the Texas Restaurant Association. I'm coming to you today to actually ask for you to lean in once again to support our independent restaurants across our great state here in Texas. On March 19th of 2020, dining rooms were ordered to be closed by Governor Abbott. And from that day until I speak to you today, restaurants have stepped up in such an amazing way. If you think about it, they've provided your groceries. They provided the alcohol you needed to get through this pandemic. They've allowed you to dine outside, to dine inside, to dine at home, curbside, or even on their own patio. And all of this came at such great cost to these restaurants. And one of the things we have to remember about Texas restaurants is the resiliency that they have shown throughout this crisis. So even when they were trying to feed people, most often unprofitably in the early months of the pandemic, they remain committed to their communities, to first responders and healthcare workers. And we have countless examples across the state of where they leaned in to give at a time when they were most in need. And so as I sit here today, almost 9 months, we're staring down the 9th month of this pandemic. Independent restaurants across Texas need your help. We've already lost 10,000 of our great restaurants. And with a lack of federal support, and to date, we've received just 8 weeks for an 8-month problem, we expect to lose another 10,000, and that's just a loss none of us can afford to take. So today on National Giving Day, National Giving Tuesday, I would love you to lean in and help create the opportunity for us to provide more grants through our Education Foundation. So far, when my colleague Joe came to me and said, I have a great idea, I want to help our independents, I'm most worried about them back when the crisis hit. We've raised over $2 million through individual donations and incredible corporate and company sponsorships. And we've given out hundreds and hundreds of grants to independent restaurants to help them get through just one more day. My colleague Joe will now walk you through how you can contribute, but as you think about ways that you can, most importantly, go visit a restaurant today, order takeout, order delivery, sit inside, sit outside, whatever your comfort level is, they can provide that for you. And also lean in and share this video with others and ask them to please contribute, because we want to continue doing the great work of helping all of these community members, your neighbors, your colleagues, and your friends get through this unprecedented crisis.
Thanks, Emily. And I have to share with all of you that this has been something very near and dear to my heart. My family owned an independent restaurant in Chicago for 55 years, and we were very part of the community and everybody's holidays and special occasions. And we knew what it meant to them to come into the front door and know that we were there. And we had the chance before we closed to say a proper goodbye. And so many of these restaurants that have closed haven't had that opportunity. And the more of them that we can save, the better. And the money that we've been raising over the last 9 months has come in every form, from a $5 donation all the way up to $1 million partnership that included feeding 60,000 frontline workers across the state of Texas. These grants have impacted independently owned restaurants in nearly all of our 254 counties. We'll continue to work to do so. And at this point, what we need from you are your contact lists, your social media channels, your outreach to your patrons. Take the URL that you're seeing below or the social media graphics that we're including in the letter and just push them out. Today is Giving Tuesday. It's the kickoff to the holiday season. There'll be lots of opportunities for this, but we need to continue to strive forward. With no federal relief coming anytime soon, this is one way that we can help continue to make sure that we have a beautiful Texas culinary landscape when this is over. So thank you in advance for your generosity and your support in getting out the word.
Great. Thank you so much, Joe. And I'll leave you with a quick story, right? People ask, why should we help? Think about all the celebrations that you've had in restaurants. Think about all the milestones in your life that you have contributed with and been part of. I think back to growing up outside a military base in Connecticut, not a wealthy area, but an area that had a new restaurant move in, and they offered sundaes and a baseball hat. And it was a huge deal. And over the years, we would go on special occasions and I'd keep those hats. And that little baseball hat with an emblem, if I got the Boston Red Sox, it was a great day. I still have them today. And I can still remember that moment. So let's create those moments together. Let's make sure that we have those opportunities to build new memories when we get through the pandemic. And let's make sure we lean in and help all those incredible independent restaurants across Texas today. Thank you in advance for all your support. We appreciate it very much and have a great day.